Welcome to Warriors Basketball. We are your Warriors Basketball broadcasting team, the least annoying and least biased broadcasting team in the NBA. Wouldn't you say so? Yeah, I would say so. Chet Holmgren from three. Oh, and he hits it. Oh, he hits it. It's a tie game. His foot was on the line. Ref, his foot was on the line. That's false information. His foot was on the line, ref. They're calling this back. His foot was on the line, ref. Steph Curry, step back three over Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked. They blocked. That foul. That's a foul. Ref, that's a foul. That's a foul. He never misses that shot, ref. What the fuck is going on? The Oklahoma City Thunder, the Golden State Warriors, one of the better games of the season so far. The Thunder win in overtime, 130-123. Crazy shots, crazy back and forth, crazy individual performances. The Thunder moved to 9-4 on the season. The Warriors now 6-8, and they have a slew of problems that I mentioned in my last video, and it might need a little bit of a deep dive, but it's not the time for that. The Warriors were up 18 points at one point in the third quarter of this game. They go on to lose. Their broadcasting team is fucking terrible. They might be the worst in the NBA. I cannot stand listening to their broadcasting team. And I was going to talk about the Mavericks-Bucks game, but God, the officiating in that game was so brutal that I just really did want to relive it at all. So let's just talk about this insane game. Let's talk about how good the Thunder are and how good they're going to be and how good they already are. It's getting real spooky for the Western Conference. Chet Holmgren in this game, 36 points, most in his career so far. That's the most points by a rookie Thunder player in their franchise history. How about that? 14 of 22 from the field. This season so far, 17 points per game, 67% true shooting for a rookie. That is shocking. Those are shocking numbers. 44% from three. And according to estimated plus minus, he has a +3 defensive plus minus, which is the second best in the league currently, behind Scotty Barnes. Not amongst rookies, not amongst, 24 and under guys. The entire NBA. Did I mention he's shooting 44% from three? Little pick and pop here, just so easy. Chris Paul's going to have to rotate out. You are about 2 feet too small, Mr. Chris Paul. That's just too easy. These two plays right here really showcase what having a 7'3" freak who can do a bunch of different things offensively, what that can do for your offense and the looks that you get, okay? Shai brings the ball up the floor, going to post up Steph. Looney's shading over a little bit to help. Here comes a soft little double. Chet's going to have a great look for three. Now, he misses this, but keep this possession in mind for the next possession I'm about to show you. I can't even talk. All right, very next offensive possession. Pretty much the same exact alignment. Shai now posting up Chris Paul. Looney shading over to help, but this time, Chet cuts. And it leads to a wide open layup. Nobody picks up Chet as a cutter, and that's just way too easy as a finish. Back-to-back possessions right there. Just the threat of Chet's shooting ability providing the gravity that Shai has combined with Chet's shooting ability just leading to great looks offensively. Dude, this bag for a rookie 7+ footer. I mean, holy shit. What in the world? It looks so fluid too. Looney, get post up. Yeah, I'm fading over you. That's just too easy. It's 2023. Don't you know 7-footers do this now regularly? Wow, what a sequence right here. Great team defense by the Thunder. Lots of scramblings. Isaiah Joe pokes it away from behind. Podziemski, who's had a nice rookie season. I got to give him some props. He turns it over. Chet, the full length of the floor. Euro step, easy finish, and one. My Lord, man. This is a rookie. He shouldn't be making plays like this. It shouldn't look this easy for him. This Thunder offense, they're a well-oiled machine. They're just so pretty to watch. Shai with the ball here on the wing. J-Dub's going to cut through. Wiggins has to commit. Now Clay's guarding two, basically. Looney late to get out on the baseline. That's just too easy for Chet, man. That's just too easy. Clay's got to rotate out. Looney just way too slow on this rotation here. Chet, he'll knock that down. You got to get out, Loon Dog. How the fuck do you hit this shot, Chet? How? That ain't right. It ain't right for you to hit this shot. Now, I do want to say something right here. Josh Giddey inbounding. I saw a hilarious tweet that said Josh Giddey. Now, tell me if you guys think this is true or not. Josh Giddey is the first player in NBA history to be a special teams player. I thought it was the most accurate description of a player I've heard in a long time. People are hyping up this inbounds pass. Listen, I can make this inbounds pass. But anyway, let's just roll the tape. This insane shot by Chet to send it to overtime. I mean, what in the world? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm here. Fuck out of here. You just know he's a dog, too. Chet on dog watch. I like seeing how players respond. Do they have that dog in them? Do they have some swagger about them? Look at Chet talking shit the entire time. Yeah, pussy, you can't guard me. Listen, I know Chet's not European, but for some reason he just gives me European vibes. I don't know. Holmgren's kind of a weird last name to me. Don't know. That seems like it could be something European. But I know Chet actually does sound like the guy from your history class in 10th grade who sold weed. The white guy in your history class from 10th grade that sold weed. You guys know what I'm talking about? All right. We got to look at Shai's reaction to this shot. Look at Shai's reaction. Chet's talking shit. Yeah! Look at Shai's face. Oh my God, that is incredible. He's in disbelief. Of course, it's not enough that Chet is 7 feet tall doing this stuff. Offensively, he's also a tremendous defender. This play right here showcases his ability to alter shots, but it also showcases how great the Thunder team, the Thunder are as a team defensively, rotating, being crisp. Look at these rotations. Good ball movement here by the Warriors. They get some decent passes, some decent looks. Mitchich gets beat. There's Wiggins to help. Ball moving around. Players rotating. And there's Chet there to alter this shot by Kuminga. I mean, that's just pretty much an impossible shot. Air ball. Beautiful work. All right, Steph bringing the ball up the floor. Picked up by Canadian hero, Lou Dort. Let's see what happens. Chet gets switched on to Steph. Oh, my God. I'm so scared. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm rotating over. Saric, sorry, not good enough. Chet, again, going to get switched on to Steph. Let's see how he responds. Hands up. There you go. Use that wingspan. Use that wingspan. Steph's got to get the ball up. And now here comes the hard part, right? Steph off ball. Holy shit, I got to fight over 14 different moving screens in order to stay on top of Steph. All right, let's see if he can do it. Stays connected. Stays connected. Yeah, and that leads to a foul. But really good job by Chet, though. Really good job. Just a great job here defending this Steph Curry drive and ultimately blocking the shot without fouling. Steph spinning around in circles, just a horrifying sight to see. Drives, great work, bodying him up, and just an easy block. Good work there by Chet. That would have been very easy to foul him. Really easy, especially for a rookie. Overtime, tired legs, it doesn't matter. Another great defensive possession here by Chet. This is just kind of a microcosm right here of this Warriors offense and how funky it is at times. But Chet switches on to Chris Paul. Chris Paul trying to break him down. That little elbow jumper that Chris Paul has patented over the years, but it's just not going to fly. I mean, you're 6'1" and 47 years old. That's just not going to work over Chet Holmgren, unfortunately. I'm just going to rattle off some stats, and then we'll look at some of the insane plays from this game and just how good the Thunder are. But Shai in this game, 40 points, 18 of 29, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Shai currently leading the NBA in steals per game, nearly 30 points per game, 61% true shooting. And the number that sticks out to me the most, the number that excites me the most, I think, 4.1 3-point attempts per game. That's around where he needs to be at. Last year it was 2.5. He needs to get those 3-point shot attempts up. The percentages aren't the best, but he just needs to be shooting those shots with the players on the floor that the Thunder have. 10 points in overtime, 5 of 6 from the field in overtime. Just completely doing superstar shit to take this game over, man. It's unbelievable. Shai does so many incredible things offensively. This is the shot right here, though. This is the shot that if Shai can get back to this, like a few years ago, he was knocking this shot down with regularity. If this is the shot that Shai can hit regularly, he might be a top 2, top 3 unguardable player in the NBA and will easily be averaging over 30 points a game per season. I know he did it last year, but this shit just comes way too easy to him. And when he's hitting this shot, there's just next to nothing you can do. Looney on him, mismatch, just a small little step back, generates so much space, knocks down that shot. Huge! Because we know Shai is a maestro and can operate like this in the mid-range. 3-level score at his finest whenever he's knocking down threes. Just a tough shot, pulling up at the elbow. Not a thing you can do. Chris Paul, again, man, it's just, you are 43 years old. And at a certain point, all right, so he got his mid-range shot off against the smaller Chris Paul. Let's see what he can do against the bigger Kevon Looney. The switch we want? All right, what's he going to do? He's going to break him down? I'll just pull. Long 2. I'm him. Didn't you know? This is the stuff that your superstar is supposed to do offensively. Overtime, you're up by 1, a minute 18 left. A bit of a wonky offensive possession. The ball's moving around. Shot clock winding down. Holy shit, we need something. Wiggins, pretty good defense. Canadian on Canadian crime. Oh my goodness. Fading, hand in his face, awkward body angle. It does not matter. What a shot. Then you have this right here, the dagger. Superstar, two-way playmaker. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander switches on to Steph. Step back 3. Shai blocks it. And then on the other end, Chris Paul, again, man, maybe 20 years ago, but what a finish. Probably should have gotten a foul there if I'm being honest, but what an unbelievable block here. Unbelievable defensive play by Shai. He's got a crazy wingspan, man. I mean, he's just very good defensively. I'll say it's an underrated aspect. I feel like people know Shai's a good defender, but I don't think people realize how good defensively he is. What a player. Can't forget Jalen Williams. Can't forget J-Dub. 22 points in this game. The big three for the Thunder, each scoring over 20 points. 8 of 16 from the field so far this season. 17.5 points per game. 61% true shooting. What the hell is this? J-Dub, I mean, having Chet, having Shai, already an offensive cheat code in a lot of ways. Then you add this dude into the mix, man. Damn, J-Dub is good. Just great at getting to his spots, great at getting downhill. I mean, look at these dribble moves. And then the tough baseline fadeaway. Hello? How does he get to his spot right here? How was he able to get to his spot in all of this? What a move. What a shot. He's tough. When this team is clicking, man, I don't know what you do. I really don't. Because everybody on the floor can pass. Everybody's a capable cutter. They play defense incredibly well. You know, you look at their personnel, they don't have like the big bruising shot blocker, right? But their team is just big. There's just a bunch of forwards who can switch really well, who can defend really well individually. They play great team defense. 9th in offense currently, 6th in defense currently. And historically, you look at like championship contending teams, you need to be top 10 in both offense and defense. Historically, the Nuggets were outside of the top 10 regular season-wise in defense a year ago. But this Thunder team, man, they've had the second best defense over the last 2 weeks by defensive rating. They have the third best half-court defense and the third best half-court offense. So this is a team that's obviously built for the future, but my God, they're built to win now. And that's what's really scary. And what's even more scary is their weaknesses are pretty apparent. Like, it's not like they need to really figure out what it is that they need, and they need to get it right. We all know what they need. They need rebounding. The rebounding is absolutely terrible. They're dead last in defensive rebounding percentage. They're the third worst in offensive rebounding percentage. And you saw it in this game against the Warriors. They gave up 6 offensive rebounds in the fourth quarter of this game. At least 3 of those led to Andrew Wiggins threes. And they were lucky. They were lucky that Chet hit that insane shot at the end of the game, or else we'd be looking at this game for the Thunder saying, man, they need to clean up the rebounding and be a serious contender. And that is true, because this terrible rebounding, you know, it reminds me a lot of the Mavericks, the 2022 Mavericks, who went on the Western Conference Finals run, right, where their defense was kind of similar-ish to the Slender team, where they switched a bunch and they were just playing really smart team defense, but they just couldn't rebound. They couldn't close out possessions. And that came back to bite them in the ass against this Warriors team when Kevon Looney turned into the greatest rebounder in the history of the sport. I know these felt like shotgun blasts to the chest cavity of Thunder fans because Wiggins was shooting like 30% from 3 heading into this game. But this is the nature of the beast, man. Whenever you can't close out possessions, Steph misses a 3. All right, you luck out. Looney just a little bit too big. Fights over J-Dub, and then boom, Wiggins knocked down. So they have Chet guarding Wiggins in the corner, which means your biggest player is outside of the paint, basically. Clay's going to attempt a dog shit shot, obviously, and J-Dub just not big enough to box out Looney. Going to lead to another opportunity. And Wiggins, again, 13% from 3 heading into this game, but he was feeling it this night. This one right here is a killer. 11 seconds left in the game. Tied game. You get the stop. You get the initial stop. Steph just misses a shot he usually makes, and Looney just out-rebounds 3 guys, and it leads to a Wiggins 3. 1.6 left. Again, you're lucky Chet hit that shot, because this would be the play right here where you're like, holy shit, we need rebounding. How do we not grab this rebound? Chet's just going to have to put a body on Looney right here. That's the reality. Chet's just going to have to body him up. That's just what's going to have to happen. But, hey, he made up for it on the other end. Failing to close out possessions is something that, you know, you need to fix because it'll lose you a playoff series. So I'm interested to see what they do in that front because whoever they get, it can't just be like an Andre Drummond type. It has to be somebody who can play within the flow of what the Thunder do. Capable passer, smart with the ball in his hands, but also able to defend out in space, able to switch. That's kind of a difficult player to find. It does make me think, you know, Casey Wallace has been tremendous for them. He's been really good for them, but I really wonder what Derek Lively would look like on this team. You know, I'm not saying that they made the wrong pick or anything like that, but Lively has shown so far for the Mavericks that he's a very good team defender. He's a very good rebounder. He's very capable in space, very capable of switching, and is a smart and capable passer as well, playing in the pick and roll and the short roll. So kind of would have been interesting to see what that would have looked like. Not saying they made the wrong pick. And for the Warriors side of things, Jesus Christ, man. I know Klay Thompson's a legend. I know he's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's going to have his jersey retired by the Warriors. He's going to have a statue built for him, and all within good reason. At a certain point, man, at a certain point, you got to sit the guy down and just say, listen, Klay, we love you, buddy. We do. We think we love you. It's been a little bit tough lately. But you can't be shooting these fucking shots. You just can't. Warriors fans, cover your eyes. Please cover your eyes. Don't let the children see this. Please don't. I mean, this is as bad as it gets for Klay right here. I mean, maybe in his prime when he's on fire, this is a shot that Clay can hit. I mean, this is just a brutally difficult shot for anybody, but, I mean, not a good shot. Okay, we get an offensive rebound, another offensive rebound for the Loon Dog. All right, let's get a score. Let's get a basket. What in the shite are we doing? Does Clay know there's 9 seconds left? He shoots this shot. Guys, he shoots this. There's 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Why? And here's something that an old coach once told me that I think really resonates with this Thunder team. Whenever you get out and you know